What is up, guys? Welcome back for another video. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tyler, and on this channel we make automotive content. And again, for the video, it's kind of the same day thing, 2-in-1, but it's separate content, right, Kyle? We have Kyle here again. Love having Kyle around here for the content. It's better to have a pair of hands who's a professional. A lot more professional than I am. But a lot of you guys were sad the day that I sold my chassis mount wing, and I told you guys it probably wouldn't be gone forever, and this is something that I've been talking about for a long time. Finally did it. Swan neck V3 wing. Because it's not made for Genesis, I had to make mounts for this thing, and we're gonna find out if it works today, right, Kyle?
We'll see.
Kyle thinks that we're gonna mount this on the trunk and it's gonna bend the trunk in half.
Not literally in half,
but a decent amount.
Yeah.
So, look, it's all set together. Yes, I have end plates for it, but let's get this thing up and onto the trunk. So we got our holes marked on the trunk right here. Drilling holes once again into a perfectly good trunk that I'm probably about to ruin. This is the position that we've got the wing in right now. I'm happy with it. Kyle, are you relatively happy with it? So what we're gonna do now, we have our holes marked up, measured like I'd shown you. Now we're gonna smoke some holes in my trunk. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You're getting perfect holes.
Perfect.
So here's our holes, all set and ready for our wing mounts. All right, so update, we've got the mounts on here. Pretty solid, pretty good. We'll see. Fuck yeah, so stoked. Right now this looks so sick. So obviously the mounts need to move backwards like this, because as of right now the only holes for it are up like this. It's gonna be a little bit too aggressively angled, so the mounting holes need to be adjusted, but it's pretty damn close. That looks sick. I'm so hyped on the chassis mount wing. I hope you guys are hyped on the chassis mount wing as well. I'm gonna bolt this through and I will go ahead and show you guys this tomorrow. So I kept saying chassis mount wing in the last scene. It's not a chassis mount wing, it's a swan neck wing. And again, it's nighttime, we are not with the chassis mount wing, and it's not finished because when I mounted it onto the car, it actually ended up being really unstable because it swings back so far. So the mounts in the front are stable, but the back side of it's not supported. Now that's why it needed support rods. You see a lot of Pandem V3 wings with the support rods. Now I didn't get support rods with mine, so unfortunately I've been struggling trying to find support rods everywhere and I can't find them. Like, nobody wants to sell me support rods, so I gotta make it. So what I got here are these eye bolts with a nut and proper gauge rod and strength. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this down. What I'm gonna do is take this eye bolt with the nut and I'm going to stick it in the end right here, weld this nut on, and then I'm going to have a support rod. So I'm actually packing all the supplies up right now. I got a 6-foot rod. I'm gonna cut this down into 18 inches so I can make 2 of these. I can also make more if I needed them. And going to the shop, gonna weld these nuts in and create support rods, and I'll be back when I have this done. I don't know what day this is. I really don't know what video this is gonna go in because I got like 4 different videos being filmed at the same time. But as you guys know, I've stated this before, my hood vents got wrecked, and we're trying to find a different solution to to make these things better and fix these things, and Brandon and I, we came up with this idea. What is it, B? Show 'em.
Some nice hood vents.
Oh my god. Dude, these things came out so sick. And if you guys were wondering, Brandon and I taking pre-orders now. Only gonna make 10 sets for the moment, so get yours while you can. These things are gonna be so sick. Dude, these came out so nice. These are so dope. I'm stoked. Are you stoked?
Yeah, let's go see if they fit.
Let's go. Yeah, dude. Perfect fit. Did we get this? Oh, these are gonna be so dope. Dude.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks good. This was our first run. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw this in with the wing video. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys now. I have my stands and everything right here. I waited to get these powder coated and everything and had these ordered these raw because I was gonna have to make mounts and everything for this, and I didn't want to have to like screw up the powder coat and everything while we're trying to get those to fit.
Yeah.
Smarter idea.
Made those brackets too.
Yeah. Yeah. You're looking at the one-stop shop over here. You need wing mounts, he makes them. You need hood vents, he makes them. All right, so it's been super chaotic, everything. You guys just saw we picked up the hood vents from Brandon. If you guys are interested in those hood vents, we are going to be doing pre-orders. We're only going to be pre-ordering 10 sets right now. 10 sets of those hood vents. So if you guys want them, pick them up quick because we already got people asking for them. I post them up on IG. If you aren't following me on IG, we'll be here on the screen. DM me about it. Let's get it done. But yeah. There's a lot of work to be done. As you guys can see, I have like 4 or 5 different videos moving at one time. We have the hood vents, the bumpers and fender flares are right here. You guys probably don't even know about that because this video will probably come out first, but I'm fixing my bumper and I cut my fender flares and made my fender flares, so look out for that video. It's coming soon. So we have the wing mounts right here, and we had the wing on is what you guys last saw. Of course, just like any other wing and my chassis mount wing, these things kind of flex a lot. It's because of the way that these are mounted. So what we can do, as you guys saw, we have these. Let me get these out. Rip. Oh my god, this is like probably the most aggravating time of my life because my car was supposed to be done. It's actually supposed to be getting wrapped. The only day I have to work on my car out here is in the weekend at my parents' house, and it is windy as shit today. So I'm a bit aggravated, to say the least. And of course, you guessed it, I went to get the support rods that I made. I left them in Brandon's truck. So, looks like we're building the mounts right now. So I have this angle of aluminum, and I've marked it out. 1-inch sections of this out. And we're gonna use this as mounting brackets, as these little L brackets. So this piece will drill into the trunk. We will have our eye bolt in the middle of this, and then an L bracket on the other side to sandwich it together and get the wing some support. That way on windy days like this, and when we're driving, the wing doesn't bounce all over the place and everything like that. All right, so I've decided to install the hood vents in this video. So this video is gonna be the V3 Swan neck wing install and hood vent install. Now let's do this install. First things first, I gotta drill out these carbon fiber vents. And again, I apologize for the wind. It's the only time I got to work on this thing. All right, so where I'm at right now is these hood vents we made intentionally a little bit longer than the other ones because we wanted these ones to be a bit more aggressive and look a little bit cleaner. I got both these hood vents out, both the holes prepped inside the car. Always, if you're gonna cut your hood, you wanna cover your windshield because sparks will fly and wreck your window. I have these little lines that are traced out just a tiny bit more than I need to kind of carve out. Yes, I'll be cutting the insides of these a little bit more as well. I'm just right now doing test fits. So this one I have to trim a little bit less just because of the way that it fits. This hole actually was bigger as well to begin with than that one. So I'm going to do that right now. And let's start cutting. I wish I could get some slow-mo and some other things today, but I have nobody else here with me. I can't really use a tripod because it's super, super windy. It keeps blowing over my camera, and this A7 Mark III, really I don't like hitting the ground. So, unfortunately, this time around I'm gonna have to cut without you guys kind of seeing too much. But let's cut this hood! Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped right now. This is a lot of work, but I got it to work. Look at this. Look how clean these are. This looks great. I'm so stoked on this. I mean, I did like the shape of these a little bit better, how they stick out. Makes the hood look aggressive. But this is dope. Now I gotta put this one in.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Dude, look at these. They came out so clean.
Came out dope.
Came out so sick.
A few moments later.
As you guys see, we have the rods here that we made the other day. Now it's time to drill. Install these bad boys with these brackets. Hopefully it should stabilize our wing. If not, we can add another support wing. Typically people on the V3 wings, they run either one, like a set of 2, or they run 4. But I've seen a lot of people actually run 4 of them. And I think that's what we'll do if we need more stabilization. But for right now,
Tomorrow.
alright, so we finished the hood vents and the wing last night. I'm super stoked. It was too dark to show you guys, but here it is. Look how good these things came out. Man, I cannot get over these vents. So sick. Again, Brandon and I are gonna be doing pre-orders. We're only gonna be making 10 sets, so get them while you can. Hit me up, IG's on the screen. And look at the wing, the Phantom V3 wing, Swan neck wing. There's not a lot of Swan neck Genesis coupes out there in general, let alone using the V3 wing. This thing is sick. I'm super stoked on it. I still think I'm gonna make 2 more support rods to support the lateral movement that it's gonna do. On the opposite, on the top side, but that's probably gonna be for another time. Right now it's sturdy enough, and I can't thank you guys enough. It's windy again. I gotta get to sanding the fenders and do all the other body work so you guys can see that video and get this thing freaking wrapped. There's a lot of work to do. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Smash that like button, comment down below, tell me what you think, and stay tuned for what's to come. Big plans for this thing. I've been away for a while. We're coming back hard this year, 2020. And we're trying to hit 100K subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe. Later.